For decades, Dolly Parton has been a symbol of warmth, reliability, and tireless energy. So when she recently stepped back from public appearances, concern spread quickly among fans. Dolly addressed those worries directly, choosing honesty over silence and reassurance over speculation. In her own words, she explained that she has been facing some health challenges this fall and that her doctors advised her to slow down temporarily. Her message was not dramatic or alarming, but grounded and sincere, reflecting the trust she has always shared with her audience. Dolly acknowledged the prayers and concern with gratitude, emphasizing that faith has always been a source of strength for her. Rather than avoiding the conversation, she leaned into it, reminding everyone that she is still working, still creating, and still very much herself. This moment was less about illness and more about transparency, showing a woman who understands her limits and respects her own well-being while keeping her fans informed with calm honesty. Why her absence felt so unusual. Dolly Parton is not someone who misses commitments lightly, which is why her absence from major events immediately stood out. Over a lifetime of nearly non-stop work, she has built a reputation for always showing up, whether for concerts, award ceremonies, or fan engagements. At 79, that pattern has finally been interrupted, not by a lack of passion, but by necessity. Doctors advised her that certain health issues, while not life-threatening, require ongoing treatment and close monitoring. These realities forced her to cancel Las Vegas performances, step away from Dollywood obligations, and miss accepting 2 major honors in person. For someone whose instinct is always to push forward, these decisions were not easy. Her absence wasn't a sign of retreat, but of responsibility. It signaled that even icons must listen when their bodies ask for care, and that prioritizing health is not weakness, but wisdom earned through decades of dedication. Grief and the cost of not slowing down. Behind Dolly's recent health concerns lies a deeply human story of grief and exhaustion. Earlier this year, she lost her husband, Carl Dean, after nearly 60 years of marriage. Their relationship was famously private, yet profoundly central to her life. In the months surrounding his illness and passing, Dolly admitted that she stopped taking proper care of herself. Medical appointments were postponed, routines ignored, and stress quietly accumulated. Grief has a way of doing that, especially for someone accustomed to being strong for everyone else. When she finally returned to her doctors, they made it clear that rest and treatment could no longer wait. This context matters, because it reframes her health challenges not as sudden decline, but as the natural result of prolonged emotional strain. Dolly's story here is one many recognize, caring for others first, until the body finally insists on being heard. Staying close to home and trusted care. One of the clearest signs of how seriously Dolly is taking her health is her decision to stay close to home in Tennessee. She shared that remaining near Vanderbilt Medical Center allows her to receive treatments as needed without the strain of constant travel. For someone whose life has been defined by movement, stages, and schedules, this is a significant shift. Yet she has approached it with practicality rather than frustration. She continues to work from home, overseeing projects, recording messages, and writing music, just at a different pace. By choosing proximity to trusted medical care, Dolly is sending a subtle but powerful message about self-respect and longevity. She isn't withdrawing from life, she is restructuring it. This chapter is about maintenance, not endings. It reflects a woman who understands that preserving her health now allows her to keep contributing creatively in ways that feel sustainable and authentic. Emotional weight beneath the optimism. Even when Dolly smiles, she has never pretended that pain simply disappears. She has openly acknowledged that losing Carl left an emotional weight she is still carrying. Grief does not follow a schedule, and for someone in the public eye, it often unfolds quietly behind familiar expressions. Friends and family have shared that she has been emotionally and physically exhausted, balancing private sorrow with public expectations. Stress at this level can intensify physical issues, especially later in life, and Dolly understands that connection well. Her optimism is real, but it is not denial. It is a choice to keep moving forward while honoring what she has lost. By speaking about her emotions honestly, she allows fans to see her not just as a performer, but as a woman navigating one of life's most difficult transitions. That vulnerability deepens, rather than diminishes, her strength, setting the record straight in her own words. When rumors began to grow, Dolly chose to address them head-on, using her own voice to set the tone. In a candid message, she reminded everyone that she is not as sick as some might think. With her characteristic humor, she even asked, "Do I look sick to you?" while clearly busy and working. She acknowledged that she does have health issues that need attention, but emphasized that nothing is major or life-ending. Her decision to cancel appearances was about being responsible, not about impending danger. By speaking directly, Dolly reclaimed the narrative, replacing fear with clarity. She thanked fans for their prayers and reaffirmed her faith, making it clear that she feels supported rather than overwhelmed. This moment highlighted her lifelong approach to fame: honesty, humility, and a refusal to let speculation overshadow truth. Still creating, even while slowing down. One of the most reassuring aspects of Dolly's update is that she has not stopped creating. While she may not be traveling or performing on large stages right now, her creative spirit remains active. She continues to write music, manage her business ventures, and connect with fans through recorded messages. This balance allows her to stay engaged without overextending herself physically. Dolly has always believed that work gives life meaning, and that belief hasn't changed. What has changed is the pace. She is learning to honor rest as part of productivity, rather than its opposite. This adjustment reflects growth, not surrender. By continuing to work in ways that fit her current needs, Dolly demonstrates that contribution doesn't disappear with age or illness. It simply evolves. Her creativity is no longer fueled by non-stop motion, but by intention and care. A different side of a familiar icon. For many fans, this period has revealed a side of Dolly Parton they haven't often seen. Not the unstoppable entertainer, but the woman who must finally slow down after decades of giving everything she had. This shift has been both sobering and deeply human. It reminds audiences that even legends face limits, grief, and vulnerability. Dolly's openness allows fans to respond not just with admiration, but with empathy. She is still positive, still loving, but also honest about needing time and space to heal. That balance makes her message powerful. It challenges the idea that strength means constant output, and instead suggests that strength can also mean listening, resting, and accepting help. In sharing this chapter, Dolly continues to lead, not through performance, but through example. Choosing healing over expectations. At the heart of Dolly Parton's current journey is a simple but profound priority: healing. She has spent a lifetime meeting expectations, showing up for others, and pushing through fatigue with grace. Now she is choosing herself, without apology. Her message to fans is not one of farewell, but of patience. She is not done working, not done creating, and certainly not done living. But she is allowing herself the time required to recover physically and emotionally. This season is about balance, not disappearance. By asking for understanding and continued prayers, Dolly invites her audience to support her not just as a star, but as a person. Her story reminds us that even the brightest lights need moments of rest, and that honoring those moments is often what allows the light to keep shining.